I stopped working with artists because I'm an event person. Artists are prostitutes. No, it's true. Excuse me. One of the artists that I dislike the most is one of them is Zlatan. I don't like him. You believe Zlatan flew to Ghana, never posted my event, never posted it was in Ghana, never posted anything about the event. And just look at it this way,
That's marketing. Is it?
I put a show for my brother in Planet Nollywood that year, comedy show. It was his first show. Today Noto was a comedian. My brother had a deal, I think it was £80 or £100. You know, it's a new thing, first show, first comedy show. Everywhere they make sense. My brother that was a comedy, for some reason, he got drunk before his show. he was rich, but I think I was part of it as well. I was telling guy, you cannot go on that stage and go and mess up. You have to drink before you go. So he got on that stage like, as a comedian. So he was cracking jokes. One guy in the crowd was like, shut off, your mama knows something. The guy just caused his mama like that. I look my, and my brother was a mad guy. Instead of my brother to just ignore, continue with the, oh, this guy just a cuss him mama back saying, now God will punish you.
I change up.
Now he change up. Oh, now he show scatter.
Jetoutexperience, you know, this platform.
Big up everyone that's been supporting the brand from day one. I cannot just how would I say? I cannot underestimate what you guys are doing to support the brand. I mean, I have people that has been on each trip from day one. You know, they've been to Ghana, they've been to Cyprus, they've been to Dubai, they've been to Istanbul, they've been to Dalaman, they've been to all of our destinations, they've been to Nigeria. You know, because I mean, for me, I met my husband, I met my partner on Jet Out. You know, there's no greater joy than that. You understand? And that's one for me. I know everybody want to make money, but for me, looking after the customers is priority number one for me.
Another edition of Unspoken Answers to viewers. Thank you so much for being with us. We're always grateful when you subscribe, share, and all the comments as well. Thank you so much. Today, usually I always say, I'm excited, but this one, beyond excitement, because the people I'm speaking to right now, I'll say
all the way, bro.
All the way. All the way, because I've been checking you, I've been looking at your status. You know, I know you just finished UK tour, Birmingham, Leicester, you know, yeah. So this is Mr. K, Mr. KO, and Papi Z. I've known Mr. K for a little over 10 years, and we've been a friend and you know, business partner as well. Yeah, so I always say to my, you know, guest,
having me anyway. So my name is Kayode Ajakai, Mr. KO, CEO Jetoutexperience, which is a travel company. So I'll put it there for now. People, I mean, some people don't know me and not everyone.
Yeah, because me, I always know you as Mr. K everywhere, you know. Yeah. Papi Z.
Yes, so my people. You call me Papi Z, you call me zeezoking. Yeah. Been in the industry for God knows how long now. and just been doing promotion and music promotion, music marketing, and all that. Yeah.
Okay. One thing I've noticed is that I want to say like a thank you, first of all, because I was watching a video before I came on, and there was a guy, you know, in America, and he was, you know, going around about how busy they are in America. You know, that is not luxury the way people showcase it, that he's always on the road, 247. And I look at your guys, your industry, and I always like, especially when you post something, I'm always like, wow, this guy are doing amazing things in the community as a whole. Because if you don't have, a lot of people, they have mental issue and things like that, where, you know, they don't know even where to go to have fun, to do this, to that. Yeah, so, you know, I'm always like, okay, first of all, I have to thank you guys, like, you know, keep it doing it.
Thank you so
you know, bringing that joy, because it's joy. Because sometimes, you know, I watch your status every time, like, wow, you know, and I've of course come to the shows sometimes, you know, but thank you so much. And most especially again,
you're welcome. At least someone is giving us our flowers. You know, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, I know that's why it's unspoken, because we don't celebrate ourselves. We don't celebrate ourselves. We just say, oh, yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's never okay. It can never be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I tell you, coming from where I started from, when I moved over to this country, I barely didn't know anyone. You know, no one in my family has ever been in entertainment.
Wow.
You know, so I just said, okay, 2007-8. I said, this is what I want to do. I wanted to do events, and I remember doing my first party in London. So after the event, although it was my birthday, you know, it was my birthday.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know what event it was. I just wanted to celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the back of it, coming from Nigeria, I play musical instruments. So I go on tours, I go to different places to play. So I've always been the center of the attraction. So when I got here, I bought my new trumpet, started playing as well, and church. But with the entertainment thing, a lot of people didn't know what we do. Even my family, my immediate family, my standard family, they think it's a joke. You know, they just think, oh, you're doing entertainment, you're not serious.
You're not playing. I had
to go back to uni to go and study events management.
Wow.
After I've been planning events for years. Because at the end of the day, they just think like, oh yeah, you just go out, you go out. I said to them, I said, listen, how about the doctors? How about the people that work, that has office job? They go to work Monday to Friday. At the end of the week, they're knocked out. They want to go out. Imagine if we didn't have this sector. Imagine if we didn't have a club. Imagine there's no promoter. Imagine there's no event organizer that put up this event for people to attend. A lot of people are gonna be in the mental institution. And so when you said, oh, you appreciate what we do, I had to that actually sunk in. So I had to tell you, thank you. You know what I mean? So
It's we, you know, because of our community, most especially men, we bottle these things. We bottle it, you know, definitely you're a man. Until one of us, God forbid, one of us, but which we have heard so many times.
Of course, yeah.
That, what happened? I saw him yesterday now. He didn't say he was going to. Why did he do that? No. But the fact that we have this industry now, it's so amazing. So amazing. So
Thank you.
amazing.
We're trying our best. We keep pushing, you know.
Yeah, you were going back, Papi, like when you started, how was well, I won't say the country now, the event management in London right at that time?
That time, I think it was 2000 and... entire time was that 2008, 6,
7.
Yeah, back in the days then, we used to go club, like, you just want to listen to Bashman. You just go club, you just want to have fun, you want to listen to Bashman, they don't really play Afro beats like that. And then there's other DJs, these Afrobeat DJs, big up to DJ Shalabi, big up DJ Abbas. They always try to play Afrobeat in their set every time. So back then, I was excited that if I go to this club, at least they're gonna play Nigerian music. Like I'm always happy to hear that. So I started falling in love with the old Nigerian event that time. And I say, oh, I want to be part of this. Then there was this guy, it's an OG, big up to Jetoutexperience. And I was watching him that time, the way he handled the mic on, like, on the stage. It was so crazy.
Wow.
So I was like, nah, I want to be like this guy, because it was so lovely to see him doing that. And people started feeling him, enjoying him, MCing in the club that time. Then I started grabbing the mic. Some days I'll just grab the mic, do a little freestyle. Then I started taking it serious from then. Then after that, along the line, started getting shows, getting paid for being an MC. Then at a point in time, I don't know, I got tired of it. Then I started doing events more. So I stopped being an MC, I started doing events more and doing my own events and stuff. And since then, it's been great, and the support from people has been amazing as well. And yeah,
the event. Well, that's another thing. I see your post, I see your flyers, I see everything. Where you put all those things together, from organizing, and then you bring artists, and then you now organize the people. Say, for example, I know there was one time you went to Turkey, and I was looking at it, okay, you organized the visas, you organized the accommodation,
the flights, the food, the drinks.
Don't be smart, you know.
You know what? So it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. Like I said, you know, started off with doing just club tours, club events, and you know, and it got to a time I just said to myself, I don't they grow. I'm getting older, you know. My kids are growing. You know, when you talk about event promoter and event planner, sometimes, I mean, when you look at the outside world, even for family, your family will actually let you down. I say this way, people outside even appreciate you much than the people inside. You know, they appreciate what you do and, you know, out there. And they didn't understand it. So I just sat down one day, I said, listen, I'm not getting younger anymore. I wanted to do something else. I'm not leaving entertainment, but I want to do something else that people can still enjoy themselves, have a good time, but not in this country. So that's how I founded Jetoutexperience. Yeah. So Jetoutexperience, it's a travel holiday package. So I said to kids, I was traveling and I look at my friends, few people that I know, they don't travel. And people want to travel, but they can't travel because they don't have information. A lot of people think, oh, to go to Dubai, you have to break a bank.
Yeah.
To go to Dubai, you have to spend £5,000, you know, 10 grand. And there was a time I had a booking in Dubai. I said to the lady, you want to celebrate your birthday? I can take you to Dubai. And she's like, are you sure? I said, yeah. For how much? We did a Dubai package for less than £600. That includes flight, hotel, and all the activities. So I'm just telling you how I got into the old jet out thing. So at the end of the day, you can go out there, you can have a break from the country. You can travel, you can relax by the beach, you can have a nice hotel ambience, you know, have a good time out there. So that's how the old jet out experience came about. And then you're not just doing it in your own territory, you're going to a country that you know no one, you have to start looking for DJs, you have to start looking for MCs, you have to start looking for chefs. The logistic is crazy. Yeah. Sometimes I literally cry. You don't understand. Sometimes. No. Sometimes I do cry because when I look at what we've done, what we've achieved, there was a time I had 40 ladies arrived at the same time.
Wow.
40. Try to deal with 5 girls or 3 ladies compared to dealing with 40 ladies at the same time. It was crazy. It's very overwhelming. You know, you're talking about DJ letting you down or wanting, you know why events are events? Because events are unique.
Yeah.
You know, you can plan everything and say this is how you're gonna run. Although sometimes we have contingency plan, you know, what about if this don't work? But anything can go wrong. That's why events are very unique. Yeah. You can never say, oh, this is how I'm gonna plan this event and this is how it's gonna turn out to be. There's a lot of things going on, going crazy behind the scene, but you can't let people see it.
Yeah, but okay, you started 2002,
2007, yeah.
7. Now, well, I know they do cruise now.
Yeah,
they do
cruise.
Some, you know, and even airlines now do packages. Before you started yours. Yeah. Now people are conversant about it. But how did you manage with that from that 2007, 6 to okay, all these packages now it started maybe 5 years ago. So how did you deal with it?
Because I said to people, I'm in competition with, you know, companies like Jetoutexperience. Because we was in Dalaman in Turkey. No one has ever heard about Dalaman. Let me just tell you a secret. I can just travel to any country that is just gonna be me like I'm the only black person there. And sometimes I had to go myself. I had to go and source all these things out.
Oh.
You know, so when I traveled, the last time I was in Dalaman, I saw Jetoutexperience at the airport. You know, Jetoutexperience are, you know, they're big airline company. You know, they have their own flights and everything. But at the end of the day, they still not do what we offer, because what you just get with them is probably just do the hotels and the flights. And you know, maybe a bit of activities at the hotel. But what we do, we go out of our way to make sure we create activities every day. So for example, you're traveling to Turkey now, you're going to Istanbul. With Jetoutexperience, you know, every day is being pre-planned. You know what you're doing each day. You know, and we have packages that include whereby you can pay for, it's all inclusive, you know. So apart from you owing your little money, you don't have to worry about breakfast, lunch or dinner, or I'm going to the club. You just come with it, you just come by yourself. And before that, you know, the industry is always evolving, you know. Before that, I remember when we used to do parties and we book birthdays. Birthdays are what we used to do, because literally birthday makes party. I say to people, and before Jetta came, I've been brainstorming. I've come out with birthday.com. I've come out with hearme.com. I've come up with a lot of business ideas, but never flew. You know, never fly. And back in the days, we used to have birthdays for £500. You know, the birthday girls.
People will be begging you to do birthday.
They'll come to you like they say. They'll come to you. That was when promotion event was sweet. It was making money. Before the night, we don't cash in maybe like $2,000 in our pocket.
Is it?
We haven't even done the event though. You know, people, all your boys, they even come and beg you, it's my birthday, please. And it got to a time whereby, when we start approaching the birthdays, it's even the birthday girls that started approaching us that, do you want to do your birthday? Everybody become a promoter. You know, all these boys, anyway, I don't want to mention them. But there's a lot of boys that they came into the business.
Yeah. Square market.
You know, because they saw what we were doing. They didn't have passion for it. They only saw, I'll tell you for free, a lot of boys came into the business to come and get girls. Just come and fuck. That's what it is. A lot of boys, that's why, I mean, most of them, they couldn't sustain, they left the business already. Some of them disappeared, like, we haven't seen them for like 10 years. You don't understand, like, you know, some of them went back to like their 9 to 5 work. Like, you don't understand, because when we was doing this, we did it with pure passion. You don't understand passion.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why we're still there, because people say over the years, over a decade, over 10 years, you're still there, you're doing your thing. That's because we love what we do. You know, and we're able to evolve and, I mean, still stay relevant anyway. You know?
Yeah. Unspoken answers to unspoken questions. Remember, always share and, you know, subscribe. Papi, again, you know, I saw another of your birthday bash. You know,
what year was that?
I think it was. I can't remember now. But it was. You were sitting on a chair, a big chair.
Okay.
I think I know the venue. The one in Central London.
I think that's okay.
Well, did you bring an artist to the party?
We had artists that day, right?
I think we had
some few artists from Nigeria that.
But it wasn't promoted.
It wasn't. They just came to support.
You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So going back now. I'm coming back to you now. Now, when you are sourcing artists, either for birthday, a tour, boat party, how do you, because is it that some artists is for this stage, this level, and another artist is this level. So how do you?
For me, it's all about for me, number one is relationship. I keep relationship and I cherish relationship a lot. So when I want to work with artists, I'm looking at artists that I have relationship with. You understand? And because if you have a good relationship with them, then you can bargain with a price. And I personally, I stopped working with artists because I'm an event person. Artists are prostitutes. No, it's true. Excuse me. Artists are prostitutes. They only see what they can take from you now. It's all about now for them.
Wow.
It's all about now for them. So it's what they can get now. Hence, I said, I cherish relationship. I tell you, like, one of the artists that I dislike the most is one of them is Zlatan. I don't like him. I had an event in Ghana. You know, we did jet out Ghana. I've promoted my event. My boy said, yeah, I'll go, Zlatan is coming, Pay him, I think we paid him like 1 million naira. Then it was like 2008, you know, when it was just coming up.
Yeah. 2018.
2018. can you believe Zlatan flew to Ghana, never posted my event, never posted it was in Ghana, never posted anything about the event. And just look at it this way,
That's marketing.
Look at it this way, because it's all promotion. I've paid you. I've had to fly all the way from London to Ghana. We have people that, you know, want to read. The only reason why I'm putting you on that event is for promotional purposes. So, I mean, we can have a lot of reach. And how can you be going to a country, you didn't even post that you're in the country, you never post, and you've been paid. So then, on the event night, I'm not a Ghanaian, I'm a Nigerian. I'm trying to break territories, you know. I went there not knowing anybody in Ghana. I just said, listen, we're doing events in Ghana. Jet Out is going to Ghana. Thank you to all our supporters, because anywhere we go, they come with us. They love it, you know. And it got to a point in time, I just feel like for my Jet Out experience, we don't need no celebrities, we don't need no artists. I remember when I paid Bria Miles, that girl, I'm still looking for Bria Miles, she's a thief. And you know the story now. This girl ran away with my $5,000.
Carry money go.
Carry my money go. Bria Miles, she's a popular model, artist, she's an American model.
Whoa.
I paid her that amount of money. She ran away with my money. She didn't turn up for my event in Cyprus, Jet Out Cyprus. And when we was in Cyprus, the girl started coming to me. Yo, don't worry about Bria Miles. Is it because she got bomb? We got a bigger bomb. We can shake the bomb, you know? Like, we don't need her. We don't need her. 2008, I made a conscious decision of not putting an artist in my Jet Out events anymore. Because at the end of the day, what I came to realize is that people didn't even come for the celebrities. People only came to have a good time, to have fun.
Wow.
You know, having said that, there's people like, I mean, there's other artists that you bring on, because after that, we still did Jet Out Dubai, that we had Davido. You know, Davido is a big brand. Yeah. And even though before then, when Zlatan did me what he did, I was beefing all the artists. I was beefing everybody. But it was when Davido came and he did what he did, I just was like, this guy's a good guy. Since then, I became his #1 fan, you know. So, I mean, there's always so many challenges now when you're doing what we do.
Wow, wow. Wow, you know, that's it, you know. There are things that, unspoken things, you just see people, he's having a fun, blah, 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 you know, like what you said, even the family and things like that. So we don't see that. We just see the whole thing out there, like,
there's a lot behind the scene you guys don't see, man.
There's a lot, man.
Okay, nice. All right, again, I want to deal with something. When you before you change your mind about artists, there's something in the industry. They say, not on the menu. So when you're artist or a big artist or even a small artist says, I need this thing, but it's not on the menu. How do you get it? But you know what I mean? All those things that...
Bro, No. Listen, there was a time we had one day call. You know, we had one day call. He was meant to perform somewhere in Camberwell. Anyway, though this was even on the menu, but this guy was asking for jollof rice. You know, they understand. Say, if I don't chop jollof rice, I'm not going on the stage. Imagine that when you're about to go and perform. See, when you deal with artists, you're gonna say the artists are the most petty people. They're so petty. You know, like, but for me, I try to keep it professional. And it's like, even though sometimes I'm in London, I book artists in Dubai, in Cyprus, in Istanbul, all every other city.
Like, yeah, Papi, how do you guys balance the book? I know, of course, at some point, he was narrating some events with me where I shot loss.
A lot of events.
Normal things.
Normal things.
Normal thing.
Trust me.
Really.
Sometimes you win some, sometimes lose.
Yeah.
So that's how the business is. You just have to focus on the next project you want to do.
Yeah, but you've been consistent from 2006 till now. If I want to come into your industry and I like, oh, okay, what's up? Man, anything they ask me, I go do, whatever. You understand? So I get first one, loss. Second one, loss.
Third one.
God, yeah. I won't stand now.
No.
It's not that kind of
No. You just have to prepare yourself for.
And if I went after loan, yeah, loan from bank, from
Bro, we have boys that they're looking for now. You don't understand. Some of my boys, and one of my boys did an event for like good 3 years. They were chasing him with, because of where he took money from. See, I've been in a place whereby I remember one event was meant to do at the O2 Indigo.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Bucci. Bucci is an event organizer as well. And he hasn't done any events since then. How long ago was it? It was meant to be techno.
Yeah.
It was when techno was popping. Techno, baby, pana,
Yeah.
And we had techno, the band on the bill. Event O2 Indigo, 2,500, 2,300 capacity.
Ticket was
sold out.
selling, boy.
Sold out. The event didn't hold. After, imagine you sold out the event, you've done promotion. My boy that's doing the event is, he got his money wherever he got his money, promoted the whole thing. On the day of the event, the band, after we went to pick the band from the airport, did this Oliver Twist, do this Coming to America with flowers on the floor, everything, put them in the hotel. The band left the hotel on the day of the event, and it didn't turn up.
Whoa.
And because of that, O2 canceled the event. Because obviously the band is the headliner for the event. Techno was around, Techno was ready to do this. And the irony of the story is that a lot of people even came for Techno at the time.
Yeah, because techno was popping.
Because Techno was popping. Bro, come and see the fund. Money where we don't spend. You don't understand. So when I'm telling you about events, right, it can make you and it can break you. You can go mental straight up. You don't understand.
Yeah, because right now, looking at it like,
bro,
O2.
Indigo, you can make 20 grand at an event right now, and your next event, you're losing way more than that.
Remember Terry G's concert as well? Terry G and Timaya concert.
More. These are stories whereby the newbies or the new cat or what do they call them? They will never know the story. Gen Z, they will never know the story. Like, we are even at the forefront that the customer will actually attack us.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Back in the days, right? People have no trust in event promoter. I mean, when they say they bring in this artist, and that actually affected our culture a lot, because people don't buy tickets. They want the artist to be in town. They want to see the artist before they can buy tickets. So that's where our last minute, our follow come. Even followers enter our Afrobeat industry.
Our last minute customers.
So even up to now, I believe the culture is changing now. I'm happy. I'm happy seeing whatever is happening now. Because back in the days, the only time you have a 5,000 capacity venue or 3,000 capacity venue, imagine selling 2,000 tickets in like 3 days. And you'll be promoting this event for 6 months or for 1 year. But people wouldn't buy the ticket until the last 3 days. As an event organizer, as an event promoter, how do you deal with that? And that's what we've dealt with over the years.
Wow.
And the artists sometimes they're not helping. The story Zizzo was talking about, Timaya was in country. I think Terry J didn't make it. Terry J wasn't around.
No, Terry J wasn't around.
No, Terry J made it.
Terry J made it.
Timaya was in the country as well.
Yeah, he came late.
He didn't come. He didn't come to the show.
He didn't come to the show. No.
So this is what happened. The venue was filled up. Everybody was ready. Timaya was in that time. Timaya they hot. You know, Terry J was in his hotel. He said if they didn't give him his balance, he's not leaving his hotel. So my boy that was doing the event, big up DJ Douglas, you know, those are the ones that started doing all these major events, apart from the real OGs like Rocco of Cocoa Bar, what's that one, Dem Tolus and you know, those other company, you know. So Douglas took his boys, let's go and beg Timaya to come downstairs and come and perform. Once he gets to the venue, we will sort him out, we will pay his balance. You know, those days, that's how they do the business. Nobody now will say contract and everything. When they got to the hotel, Timaya saw them from his hotel room, obviously saw them downstairs. I think he actually thought they were coming to attack him. Ooh. So he ran back to his hotel room and locked the door, locked himself up. So Timaya, come out. This guy didn't come out. You know, most events is like 2-3 hours, you know, before people will be waiting. Is the artist coming? Is the artist? When they knew the artist wasn't coming, he's also promoted that they beat him.
Bro.
Where
did this stroll?
You know,
bro,
it went chaotic.
It was crazy, man.
It went crazy. I had a guy that, before I saw that guy ticket, he said, I know your face, so I know your face. See me, I'm not from here, I'm from Manchester. If this, you know, see, now this guy came back to me.
Wow.
But we had to run, you don't understand, like, they were beating everybody.
People who actually came back to you and asked for their money. You have to give them back
so
the money. Like,
once they've collected their money and not sure, how do you then chase them?
The matter don't long. Just leave everything in Jesus' name. No, it's true. It's true. Even though, no, because back in those days, they don't even have like a proper contract, you know.
Of course.
Even now that you have contracts in place, okay, look at what Davido did to Amaju Picnic, the former NFA chairman. Davido was meant to perform in that, I think it was in Delta. He didn't turn up. And I'm sure Amaju saying they paid him like, oh, I don't know how much you paid him. But the point is that once your artists don't turn up, your life has spoiled. Your life as a promoter, as an event organizer, your life has spoiled first. Because remember, that money, nobody knew where you got the money from. Wow. Remember, the event become invalid. You have to refund everybody because the artist didn't turn up. Imagine you've booked the hotel, you booked the flight. Imagine think about it this way, when the artist is actually in the country already. Yeah. You've done hotels, you've done the flight business, and they fly business classes. They don't do economy. Yeah. So you spend all this money for them to come and ruin your life. So when I'm telling you the artist, if your eye don't see, you go understand. Right, event can turn you mad. You go lose weight. You go lose weight within.
That's another question that I'm going to ask. Yeah. Okay. When you have all these things.
So sorry, coming back to that contract level.
Yeah.
Now after party with that, like contract, because if your artists don't make it and you want to start chasing for damages and bro, I believe it's a civil. That's the civil matter. Yeah. It can drag for as long as possible, and jurisdiction is different. Once those artists go back to Nigeria,
OT law,
you're on your own.
All right, so majority of those artists were like Nigeria or Africa or whatever. Mm-hmm. What about the ones here?
The UK artists.
Yeah. So those ones, they show up, they do what they need to do.
Mm-hmm. Do you mean UK Afrobeat artists or UK artists?
All right, let's put it together.
Okay. If it's UK Afrobeat artists, they don't have a choice not to show up.
They're in the country. Anyway.
They're in the country, number one. Number two,
mindset value there.
So if they have the opportunity for them to perform anywhere, they're gonna show up.
They do it proper as well. They turn up and do their thing.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
because they are obligated.
But is our Nigerian artists that, you know, they mess you up a lot. They mess you up a lot. They just
yeah. All right. Now going back. Yeah. Okay. Once you have all these things happening, they are holding you ransom. These ones are beating you. This one. How do you then? Because at the end of the day, you have to go to your family. How do you now? You know. You know, because like me, if things are, you know, spoiled like that.
We are spoiled.
JJ, I don't want to talk to anybody. Drink my drink, eat my food, enter bed.
Straight.
You understand? So how do you guys now?
Well,
Because at the end of the day, you now want to chase another event. You now want to look for money. You want to do this one. You know, and your family are like,
what you doing?
You know they come out for this house.
You know they learn.
yeah. So how do
Everybody
you?
has to go.
For me, I believe I have a very supportive partner. I mean, that has actually strengthened me and given me that strength over the years. You know, because sometimes when I even do club event, people don't even turn up on time. There's times that Nigerians, African come out. So when you're having a club and they finish at 4, just know that what time your club go put? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
And then 2 hours.
In 2 hours. They can come in that 2 hours and spend all their life savings or everything. But don't expect anybody to be in that club till about 1:30. Because people are probably just getting ready from 12 o'clock. So sometimes when I was new in the business, I used to get worried. I used to get worried a lot, you know. And big up our boss, Adevogue. You know, my boss anyway, Adevogue, he brought me into the industry. Adevogue said, listen, bro, when you've promoted, you've done everything you need to do. Just go and take a shot of NSC, take a shot of tequila, and there's nobody in the club. Just guys, just drink. You know, cause your blood pressure is going pa 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 pa. But what I usually do, I usually come up and hey, there's nobody in this club. She's like, you know what, don't worry. You know, that don't worry, people will come. He does a lot for you. He gives you a lot of relief. You might not know, even though people don't go come. But if I say, you can call someone and they say, don't worry, people, they will come. And I don't believe a lot of people that in this industry have that sort of support.
Yeah.
You know, that person that they can call, that person that can encourage them and say, listen, don't, because, bro, a lot of even marriages, relationships don't break.
Yeah.
Because if you have somebody that don't understand the kind of business that you do, they're never gonna understand. They're never gonna understand. And there's people there's sometimes you even do event, your event is packed up, but where is the money? There's no money. There's no money, but people go see event and say, Kenyo, you don't cash out. You don't cash out. Like this, you know, I just came back from Nigeria. First time in 12 years that I haven't been, you know, pull up an event in Nigeria. You know, it looks good. It looks good, but bro, you want me to show you my books?
Okay. Now, most especially you're in UK, financial pressure, even from the government and everything. So, let's say projecting in another 7 years, maybe 10 years or wherever, where do you think the industry, most especially your own, where do you project it to be?
Right, that's a very good question. That's a very wonderful question. So, like I said to you, in as much as like, I don't like to work with artists, but because I'm still in the industry, entertainment industry, you know, we still have to work. It's just like people that you don't want to say hello to. Because you guys will bump into each other, you understand? You're still in the space. So this is what I say to people, like, Afrobeat is the new cocaine market. The money in Afrobeat right now is crazy. The money in the music, in the entertainment industry, the Afrobeat industry right now. And the reason why I'm saying Afrobeat is because Afrobeat is not just the music. It's the entertainment, it's the club party, it's the festivals, it's the concert, it's everything embodied together. The money in it right now is like when you're talking about cocaine money, because you can release one track as an artist and that track will make you millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So right now, I mean, and I think we're still at the early stage for the punters, the people that enjoy it, but the people that shape the industry, they've probably projected this 20 years ago or 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
But the sad thing is that the direction that we go with Afrobeat is not in our hand that own the Afrobeat. We don't own it.
Yeah.
So now you're not talking about the big money guys in the industry because they don't buy them.
They don't buy 'em.
Forget it.
Yeah.
I cannot say I have money, I want to do event and I want to use Burna Boy. That means say I won't go bankrupt. You don't understand? I cannot say I want to do an event now, I have money and I want to use Wizkid. Because as an
which he was your party.
You know, like from back in the days now, paddy. But it's not possible. Because listen, paddy know the music business, so you know they at all. You know why? Your paddy that you don't say now your paddy. Say he charges $100,000 per show, and now your paddy. Because people know that it's your party, they will always come to you. Oh, I want to book him, Use your influence. Okay, for example, if my party now, I know you charge 100,000. And people are coming through to me and saying, oh, can you get us discount? Yeah. And I come to you today, my guy, please do it for 90K. Tomorrow I come to do it for 80K, do it for 90K. The artist is gonna get to a point of be like, bro, are you bringing up my value or you're taking up my value? So all these things you have to understand. So there's no party in the industry, with artists, there's no party. The only thing you can do for them to be their party is like, if they're charging 100K and somebody comes and say, you charge them 150K, I tell them, my guy, I know you charge 100K, but I've got a show for you for 130K. So that influence, that you don't get any discount. I don't know if you get my point. Like
yeah.
There's no subsidy. There's no discount. There's nothing. So sometimes a lot of people roll with artists. Yeah. They're not gaining nothing. That's why we say artists will take. They go to the highest bidders. Any artist now, they say, oh, is this guy that is popping now, the biggest boy? They want to be with that biggest boy. Oh, this one is the biggest guy right now. They don't care about you you guys started together. You know.
That one has stories.
That one has stories. So now it's just a mad thing.
Yeah. When you were talking about money, sometimes money goes down the drain. Yeah. So with your parties, yeah, which one was the worst times two? That I know you've seen, things that
There's so many words. I can't even remember one.
The one that you have to go home and you don't even need to tell anybody you're leaving.
Going home.
You just leave the club without announcing that you're leaving. And you're not paying nobody.
And they'll still chase you.
They have to chase.
They'll call you now. They'll call you, give that story, say, bro, don't worry, next time.
You see, to the head not. Not be waiting happen between me and to the head not be that.
Is it?
I put a show for my brother in Planet Nollywood that year, comedy show. It was his first show. Today Noto was a comedian. My brother had a deal, I think it was £80 or £100. You know, it's a new thing, first show, first comedy show. Everywhere they make sense. My brother that was a comedy, for some reason, he got drunk before his show. he was rich. But I think I was part of it as well. I was telling guy, you cannot go on that stage and go and mess up. You have to drink before you go. So he got on that stage like as a comedian. So he was cracking jokes. One guy in the crowd was like, "Shut off! Your mama knows sabi." The guy just caused his mama like that. I look back, and my brother was a mad guy. Instead of my brother to just ignore, continue. Oh, this guy does the curse in mama back. Now God will punish you.
I change up.
Now he change up. Oh, now he show scatter. Comedy show. As show scatter, I look back. I don't see my brother again. My brother don't pick race.
Wow.
And he didn't even tell me he was leaving. But I was the promoter that promoted the show. Tunde came to me. Oh, I'm meant to get paid. I'm like, listen, I'm not even trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to argue or fight or anything. Let me just get my brother on the phone. If he authorized me to pay you, I will pay you. But I wait to cost while I be that too. Up to today.
Oh, sugar.
So we've seen a lot. You know how many promoters that's been beaten out there?
Yeah.
Do you actually factor that? Do you know that the fact that we're promoters, that we go out, we look good, we talk to girls talk to us, I mean, on a platonic level, like business level, there's a lot of boys that beef us for that level. And they just want to beat you. They want to attack you.
Yeah, they collect all their girls.
And there's some girls that you've known 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that before they even got married, before they go with their, current guys or current partners, you've known them. You know, because back in the day, now we they hot, now we be hot boys. You don't understand. But for the fact that they know KO, I'm on a big walla, they'll just start beef for no reason. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know my girl. Yeah, I knew your girl 15 years ago. That doesn't mean I know your girl now. I talk to your girl anymore. You know, and when I knew your girl, you weren't probably in the country. So where to be the beef? You just the hear name, say, KO do this, KO do that, you know. But you know, we thank God, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Unspoken answers to unspoken questions. Revealing and funny. Yeah, all right. Jetoutexperience. I think you're going to be on tour, Jamaica, and you just came from UK now. So let's give this platform to Jetoutexperience. You know, this platform.
Big up everyone that's been supporting the brand from day one. I cannot just how would I say it? I cannot underestimate what you guys are doing to support the brand. I mean, I have people that's been on each trip from day one. You know, they've been to Ghana, they've been to Cyprus, they've been to Dubai, they've been to Istanbul, they've been to Dalaman, they've been to all of our destinations, they've been to Nigeria. You know, because I mean, for me, that's the love. That's what fulfills my heart. You know, that you're able to do something and people follow you that much. Yeah. And what brings joy to my heart as well is when people start giving testimony. I have people that message me, oh, I met my partner, I met my husband, I met my partner on Jetout. You know, there's no greater joy than that. You understand? And that's one for me. I know everybody want to make money, but for me, looking after the customers is priority number one for me. You know, I don't joke with people that come to Jetout. And we have this slogan, you say, you know what, now we say, is either you jet out or you get out. If you want to jet out, get out. So the business is doing well. I mean, post COVID, we lost money because we canceled a lot of events, you know. The Jetout Jamaica in the Ocho Rios is actually postponed for now, but we have what we're doing this year. So this year in June, JL Party, which is a sister company of Jetoutexperience, we're gonna be in Portugal.
Okay.
For the Afro Nation Festival.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we have partners out there that we're hosting after parties, pool parties, and some other parties just to make sure our fans, the JL fans that came to Portugal, they can still have that feeling, they can still come to JL parties. And in July, we're gonna be in Cyprus. We're going back to North Cyprus, end of July, you know. And in September, we're going to Marrakesh. We're going back to Marrakesh, Morocco. Morocco is dope and beautiful. November, we're gonna be in Dubai. By God's grace, I pray that they would have relieved the visa ban on Nigerians, you know, the Dubai visa ban on Nigerians, because most of our customers, Dubai is one of our best-selling destinations, because that's a lot of people fly from Nigeria to Dubai. So that's in November. And in December, we're coming back home. We're coming back to Lagos.
Sorry, the old world, baby.
Lagos, Nigeria, you get me? So we're coming back. We're doing our away show. And we have one event called Away. And we have another one called Home Advantage. So in December.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we got a plan, you know. We pray that God give us the strength, and, you know, sponsors out there, if you want to support the beautiful event, or if you want to sponsor what we are doing, support us. I mean, we're hoping you can reach us. You can reach out to us. You know.
Yeah. Definitely, we'll put the links and emails and everything that after the video. Yes. We always wrap it up with like, okay, you guys, for me, you guys are celebrities to me. But now, we always say the younger generation. But at the end of the day, you know, we don't want to stay, you know, numb. You understand? So, but how do you now help people who want to go into this industry without all the quote unquote? I know, yes, of course, you have to still, but how do you help or give advice for those people?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, we've been in this game for years now, so at least we have small experience. You know, we made
big experience.
Even though they call it small,
big experience.
you know, so
I can't do one day. One day, yo.
That's the life we live. So, you know, like, and one thing about this business, it never leaves you. Like, I have Adevogue now. I don't know how old Adevogue is. We have DJ Abbas. Baba is still doing DJ Abbas now. We have DJ Casey.
He promoted my book. You know,
we have DJ Casey. You know, those are DJ Casey still. You know, they're still doing the thing. See, I tell my friends here, listen, when you get to 50, 40, 50, 60, 45, and you're now thinking you have a friend in entertainment, KO, you want to come back to me then? I'm not having it. Because at the end of the day, you know what guys do? When they get married or whatever, they go back into their shell.
Yeah.
They live that life that they were living before. Whatever you're doing in life, let nobody take your joy. Anything that gives you joy. You understand what I'm saying?
I think.
And when sorry to I just want to point. And when things goes wrong with your partner or whatnot, they start calling you. Hey, how far now? Hey, where they happen tonight? What's going on? Where can we go tonight? Don't call me. Stay there. You know, if you want, I'm not saying don't do what you need to do as a family. Obviously, family is number one, you know, but you need to be able to balance your life, your family life, your work life, your social life. Everything needs to be able to be balanced. So some people just give that family life like 80% or 90%. And say something goes on in the relationship or the family, their wife kicks them out, they go into depression. Because then they don't have no friends anymore, they don't have no social, what would I call it? Social gathering anymore. They don't have nobody that they chill with. So I mean, as human, we have to be able to balance everything. So if you're coming to this industry, one, do you have passion for it? Is it something that you're passionate about, or you just want to come there because you think it's show business? You just see fine girls. You think there's money. Number one, you just have to believe in what you do and believe in yourself. Because bro, you don't know what it takes for you to put up and sit down, create an event, and send an invite out. I have 300 people, 500 people, 800 people turn out for you, bro. That is major. That means you're somebody. You're very important. Because people don't turn up for people that are not important.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not easy. So you have to believe in yourself. We are powerful than pastors, promoters. You don't understand. Promoter will get a 500 capacity venue. I just create an event and believe that people will come.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because sometimes I see you when you doing all this thing. I'm like, okay, and the event, you now first of okay, like me, I will come early.
Oh yeah.
early, and you're like, nobody here. Hey, so my head is like, okay, they go and me, they try, but at the end of the day, you now see
people come.
And by that time, I'm tired.
You're done. You wanna go?
You understand? So that's what I'm thinking. Like, how do you guys do it? You understand? Because, like you said, you're a pastor. Before you even bring,
you have to, from the conception of the event, before you think about the event, because it's all about belief. You have to believe in what you're doing. How can I sit in here and I say, let's go to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Or let's go to Turkey that they don't speak English? I took over to about 300 people to Turkey during COVID. We was doing our mansion party. The police came to shut us down. They arrested me. Who know this? Nobody knows this story. They arrested me. Bro, you know, they shut out our party during COVID. They fined each person that was there. I had to pay a fine for all of them. But how many people do I want to go back to? I be like, hey, they arrested me. Bro, they've arrested me in so many countries that nobody knows. Based on this event level.
Wow.
So I mean, we give God the glory. Like I said, it's all about passion.
Yeah.
You have to love what you do.
You know what we're gonna do. Yeah. You know what we're gonna do. You guys have to come back again. Hello. Yeah. I think I said hello. You have to come back. You have to come back. You know. It's eye opening, man. Eye opening. You know. Yeah. Last word. For unspoken answers from unspoken questions, what can you give us so that the next one, which I'll give you time to recuperate. What can you give our viewers to look forward to?
Well, I just want to appreciate what you're doing. Unspoken, you never know. Like, a journey of 1,000 miles. Start with a step. I mean, the platform alone, you never know where it's going tomorrow. It's good that you're doing something that you're not doing nothing at all. Yeah. So for me, I'm family of Unspoken. When you released your book, I remember you told me post. I will always support. We here. I always support in our own way. We love what you do. We love Unspoken. We love the consciousness that is bringing to the community, to the society. That guys, men can actually tell their own story, whatever they're going through. You don't have to die in silence. A lot of boys, not that they don't have money. There's bare boys that they die. They die like chicken. And you go into their bank account, you see hundreds of thousands in their account.
The money there.
The money is there, but you don't know. There's things that kill men. Because not a lot of men are very outspoken, they tend to bottle it up and they say, I'm a man. Who do you want to tell?
No.
If your wife go cheat on you now, who you want to tell? Say, my wife cheat on me. You have to buy that thing is worse than cancer because it's gonna eat you up. And one day, I mean, something happened to them, and you know, it's oh, that guy was a nice guy. We never fought. But you know, so that's what you bring into this space, and I want to appreciate you for what you're doing.
Yeah.
And full support. You have my full support anytime. We're happy. I'm happy to come back.
Yeah.
Papi Z.
Yeah. I like the fact that you're doing this because this will help a lot, like all the youths and all the men that don't really say much about what they're going through. So, big up to you. Unspoken question, unspoken answers.
Yeah, thank you.
I wish you the best.
Thank you. Ashley.